Hi dear students, welcome you all for today's statistics class. In the previous class, already we have discussed about how to draw a less than ogive and more than ogive, and also how to locate median. Okay students, in this video we are going to know about the same topic, ogives, but the locate value is Q1 and Q3. In the previous video we are identifying the median. In this video we are identifying the Q1 and Q3 quarterly. Okay, so let us solve the one problem. From the following data, draw a less than ogive and locate the value of Q1. Locate the value of Q1 and Q3. Quartile, Q means quartile, quartile 1 and quartile 3 graphically. So all the problems we have to solve in the form of graphics, or means graphically we have to solve. In this problem we have to draw a only less than ogive. If you want to solve a less than ogive, so we required upper limits values. So let us know about the what are the given information. Marks LT10 means less than 10, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50, less than 60. Next they are given information of number of students 5, 13, 24, 39, 52, 60. This is the given information. Okay students, let us solve how to this problem. If you want to draw a less than ogive, we required upper limits. We required in a class intervals, we required upper limits. If you want to draw a more than ogive, we need a lower limits. First we should identify the upper limits. 2, students, the given information, first marks, in that they are given less than 10. So less than 10 means 0 to 10. Okay, so 10, 0 to 10, the upper limit is 10. The upper limit is 10. You should take here upper limit is enough. In the next class interval, less than 20, the upper limit is 20. Less than 30, the upper limit is 30. Less than 40, the upper limit is 40. Less than 50, the upper limit is 50. Last one, less than 60, the upper limit is 60. So if you want to draw a less than ogive, the only upper limit is enough. If you want to draw a more than ogive, we need a lower limits. If you want to draw a less than ogive, we required only upper limits. Okay students, this is a way of identifying the upper limits and lower limits based on the given information. Next they are given information, number of students. Number of students 5, 13, 24, 39, 52, 60. This is the given information. Next we should identify the less than cumulative frequencies. Less than cumulative. Okay students, we have to identify the less than cumulative frequency, but in this problem they are given information less than 10, less than 20, less than 30, less than 40, less than 50, less than 60. So the number of students, the information is less than cumulative frequency because of they already calculated the less than cumulative frequency. This information is called as an less than cumulative frequency. Why means in this problem they are not given class intervals, they are given in the form of less than 10, less than 20. So that information is called as an less than cumulative frequency. So when they are given information 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, on that time we have to calculate the LCF, we have to identify. When they are given information in less than 10, less than 20, the given information is called as an LCF, less than cumulative frequency. The number of students is equal to the LCF. This is called as an less than cumulative frequency. Okay, students. Next, we have to draw a less than OG. Next, we have to draw a less than OG. This is called x-axis. This is called y-axis. X-axis 1 centimeter will take, because of 10 centimeters is there, I will take 10 units. In y-axis also 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. 10 units. Okay, students. First, marks x-axis marks. This is called an LCF or number of students. This is called as an LCF or number of students. Number of students. No need to write LCF here. Number of students. So here also 1 centimeter is equal to 10. Here also 1 centimeter is equal to 10. 1 centimeter I will mark here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In y-axis also I will take 1 centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. First we have to identify the centimeters. Next we have to draw a less than OG. In upper limit, if you want to draw a less than OG, we have to identify the upper limit. Upper limit 10. When upper limit is 10, so the number of students is 5. We have to mark with 5. 5 will come here. Okay, students. Next, in the upper limit is 20. The number of students is 13. If you are drawing in a graph, it's easy to identification. Next, the upper limit of 30, the number of students is 24. Coming to the upper limit of 40, the number of students is 39. Next, upper limit of 50, the number of students is 52. Next, coming to the 60 upper limit, the number of students also 60. First we have to identify the values. Next we have to connect. This is called as an less than OG. Less than OG. Okay, students. First we have to draw a less than OG is over. Next we have to locate the value of Q1 and Q3, quartile 1 and quartile 3. So there is a formula for quartile 1 and quartile 3. So if you want to identify the quartile 1, we have to apply the one formula. The quartile 1 formula is 1 n of 4. N of 4. So 1 n means frequency total. Frequency total. If you make a total, so because of the frequency total, the value, if you make a total of frequency, we will get the less than OG or less than 60. The last value is called as a frequency total. So the number of students, the last value, this is called as a frequency total. So when they are given in a class intervals 0 to 10, 20, 20, so on the time they are given frequencies, the frequency total is equal to the LCF last value. LCF last value. This is called as an N. This is called as an N. N is 60 divided by 4. 160 by 4 will get 15. 1 into 15 will get 15. So the Q1 value is 15. So the 15 we have to identify in y axis. In y axis we have to identify in the Q1. 15 comes here. So we have to write here n by 4. We are using n by 4 here. Okay, 1 n by 4 we are using. So we are identifying in y axis. The 15 we are identifying in y axis. Same like that. Next we have to identify the one more Q3. We have to identify the Q3. Q3, the formula for Q3, 3 n by 4 means quartile 3. So we are using year 3. Quartile 1 we are using year 1. So same formula, 3 n means 60. 60 divided by 4, 3, 60 by 4 will get 15. 3 into 15, 45. Q3 value is 45. In y axis we have to identify 45. 45 will come here. First we have to identify the values. 3 n by 4, quartile 1, quartile 3. So next we have to connect these Q1 and Q3 values. We have to connect to the ogives. Connect to the ogives. Ogive lines. After connecting, next we have to draw a connected with x axis. The y axis will be connecting to a x axis. We have to connecting here. We have to connecting to a x axis. We have to connecting to a x axis. So first we have to, these based on this formula we are identifying the values. That values we have to identify in y axis. After that we have to connecting to a x axis. These line we have to connecting to a x axis. These values, so where it is connecting, these values are called as an Q1 and Q3 values. So here they are find out in the Q1 Q3 values in a graphically. So when we are connecting the y axis in the form of x axis, so the x axis values is called as an Q3 and Q1 values. So if you are using in a graphically, definitely you can get a proper answer. So Q1 is equal to the 22, here Q3 is equal to the 44. Okay students, finally you should give a conclusion here. For Q1 the conclusion is, for Q1 the conclusion is the point on the x axis gives the value of Q1. The value of Q1 how much? 22. The value of Q1 based on the y axis. So the x axis we are identifying the values. So Q1 is 22. Same like that the conclusion for second one, Q3. The point on the x axis gives the value of Q3 is 44. Okay students, so here 44. So based on this formula we are identifying the one values. The values we have to identify or represent in y axis. Based on the y axis we have to connecting the x axis. The x axis connection, that value is called as an Q1 and Q3. This is the solution for that. Locate the value of Q1 and Q3 graphically. This is called as an Q1 and Q3 values. Okay students, after identifying, must and should, you should give a conclusion. Must and should, you should give a conclusion. Okay students, if you have any doubts, definitely you can ask or call or message. Okay students, thank you to all.